What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, we have some very interesting things here to talk about. So this is basically just a news recap sort of thing here, talking about the news for the last, I don't know, week, 2 weeks, wherever this video takes us, however long I could go here. I'm not going to make this video too long, but I am going to be getting into quite a few different pieces of news just to kind of sum everything up, because it's been kind of a crazy month here for September. Well, I mean, every month is basically crazy when you're a channel covering the Transformers franchise, but September, a lot of stuff was happening. So first up here, this actually came out like 20 minutes ago at the time of this recording. We have some missing link Arcee in-hand images. Now this looks pretty good. I'm gonna be real, guys. I have not gotten any missing link stuff from the subline. I've wanted to get Optimus. I've wanted maybe Sunstreaker, and that rumored Soundwave sounds tempting, and whatever other Decepticons they might make, like Megatron or Shockwave. But you know, this Arcee does look pretty good. I'm digging the color scheme. So they're doing her for the cartoon deco and the what is it called? The original toy deco or the prototype deco, whatever it's called. So that's pretty cool. She looks pretty articulated. It's got all the modern sort of bells and whistles for articulation you would want, which is crazy seeing it on this Arcee figure from like 38 years ago. Like this whole subline is just like a pipe dream for literally every Transformers collector. Like, this is so crazy to see. Will I be getting this? I don't know. In terms of fembots, believe it or not, Arcee isn't one of my favorites. Like, if I were to pick like favorite fembots, it's like Air Razor, Black Arachnia, what's her name? Is it Strika? You know, characters like that. Arcee, she's cool, but she was never really like one of my favorites for the female robots. But she's cool. Probably won't be getting this though. Then we have some Beast Wars MP Rat Trap in-hand pictures, and I cannot wait to get this figure. Like, the scaling, the paint, the sculpt on this guy looks immaculate. I really want this figure bad. Like this figure cannot come soon enough. Y'all know me on the channel. I've been working on my Masterpiece collection, my third-party Masterpiece, KO Masterpiece, all that stuff, you know. So this is going to make a fine addition to my collection. Little General Grievous reference there. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that Rat Trap. We'll for sure be picking him up when he comes out. Now for some more He-Man collab stuff, or Masters of the Universe, we have a Starscream and Optimus that was revealed a few days ago at the time of this recording. It's called Scare Glow. Does it glow in the dark? Why is it called Scare Glow? What the hell? Hold on here. Does this thing really glow in the dark? This origin scale figure features deluxe details and comes with a helmet, face, blah blah blah, X, whatever. Damn. The evil ghost warrior, the evil ghost warrior Scareglow has been summoned. Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about Masters of the Universe, so I'm sorry, guys. I'm not up on the lore for that. So I guess that's some evil ghost warrior. But this looks cool. I'm digging this. Will I be getting this? Like I said, Masters of the Universe, I'm not up on the lore. I know nothing about this franchise, so I'm definitely going to pass on this. But these two collab figures do look pretty dope in their designs, I'm not going to lie. And in other news, Takara put up first promotional image for MPG-19 Soundwave. This was from Takara Tomi's Twitter X/X page. And I guess this is going up for maybe pre-order October 8th of this year, it seems like. That's the date they have on the image. I'm not sure what that's for, if it's for like a pre-order date or something, but y'all know my thoughts on this. I'm going to do a separate video going more in-depth on this figure and how ridiculous it is that they're retooling or repainting a Masterpiece mold from like 13 years ago. But I digress. It is what it is. And then, of course, Takara also had their T-Spark live stream a few days ago at the time of this recording. They revealed a slew of stuff. So we have the Revenge of the Fallen, MPM, what is it called? What is the name of this new subline called? Transformers Movie Masterpiece Next, Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. Just the sketches, not the figure. Looks cool for what it is. I'm a little bit worried about that backpack. I may drop a separate video a bit more in depth talking about this release, because there's a lot to kind of break down and discuss here. And then we also have Overgear, which was a teaser image of 2 new characters for a line with original designs. I don't know if this is going to lead to an actual show, but it's definitely some sort of series here for new character designs and figures, which I'm looking forward to. And then, of course, we had the release of MPG-19 Soundwave, and then MPG Blaster was teased along with Ramhorn Eject and a possible G1 Japan Twin Cast Redeco. Blaster, hopefully, this is a new mold. And it's not just a retool or whatever of that old Soundwave mold. That would be absolutely atrocious. Who the hell would be asking for that? I know not me. Hopefully it's new, but we're going to have to wait and see on that. And then Missing Link Ultra Magnus, we had some in-hand pictures of from that live stream. And then we had the reveal of the Evangelion X Transformers collab, which looks pretty cool. It's using that 2018 Evasion Mode Optimus mold from Takara. So not too shabby there. A lot was revealed in that live stream. A lot of interesting things. So kind of a weird tidbit of news and info that kind of went under people's radar because of the slew of news, leaks, rumors, and info that has been going on this month. So Hasbro applied for the Transformation Sound trademark. Yeah, I mean, they applied for that trademark. Some people were arguing this like, oh, it's like George Lucas filing a trademark for the lightsaber sound and stuff like that, you know. For me personally, it doesn't really bother me that Hasbro's doing this. It makes sense, you know, it's an iconic part of the franchise. I know if I created the transformation sound that is famous at this point for the last 40 years, I would not want random companies using my sound for their product, and I, the creator, didn't authorize that, you know what I mean? So it makes sense from a business perspective, in my opinion. And there's also been a Hasbro Pulse New York Comic Con fan stream announced for Transformers. Friday, October 10th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Ghostbusters. I dropped a separate video speculating on what could be revealed at New York Comic Con in, 2 weeks from now at the time of this recording. So, a lot of different options. Wave 2 of Studio Series, Wave 2 of Age of the Primes, certain exclusives for 2026. The list goes on. It's really crazy. So I'm really looking forward to New York Comic Con and the fan streams. And y'all know me on the channel. Obviously, I'm going to cover it as always. It's going to be exciting. And then next up here for news, Tyrese Gibson is in talks to return to the Michael Bay Transformers movie, supposedly, because he said in an interview with Who Let Us Out Movies, the person asked him, Michael Bay is supposed to come back and do Transformers, would you step back into that world? Tyrese Gibson responded with, I was just on the phone with Michael Bay last week, so it's all I can tell you. Obviously, he's hinting at something. Obviously, him being on the phone with Bay means something for Transformers, because, you know, Epps, Bay, Transformers, obvious. So, I mean, I'm really curious to see what's going on here. A lot of rumors surrounding this movie, whether it's a Rise of the Beast sequel. Laszlo is teasing it could be a multiverse movie. You know, I've dropped my own speculatory videos the last few weeks on what this movie could be. So, a lot of hype, excitement, and speculation going around in the community about this movie, and leaks and rumors. So, we're going to find out sooner rather than later. I'm really excited to see what this movie's all about. And in other news, we have some reissues out at Walmart. Studio Series Dark of the Moon B and Earthrise Run Amok, some much needed reissues because the aftermarket prices for those deluxes were absolutely stupid. And I'm glad that these are getting reissues. I might get Run Amok. Hopefully they reissue Runabout. I did a separate video recently talking about potential Runabout reissue here on the channel, so if you want to see that, go check it out. For this Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, I probably won't be getting it. I'll probably just be sticking with the old deluxe. I just think overall it's a better figure. And, you know, it's basically the same in terms of accuracy, because with this new Studio Series one, you got the freaking front of the car hanging off right behind his head when the front of the car is literally on his chest. It looks so stupid to me. You don't have that on the old figure, mind you, but yeah, much needed reissues. I'm happy for the people who missed out on those. Might get run amok since I sold my copy about a year and a half ago. And the last thing I want to discuss here in this news roundup video is, so we have some in-hand images of the Leader Class 86 movie Soundwave figure. This is from Nate's Instagram account. And looking at all these images, I gotta say, it's a solid figure. I'm probably just going to be sticking with a third-party masterpiece with this. Probably won't be double dipping in the Leader Class version, but I gotta admit, it is a really nice looking figure. Seeing him next to Megatron, some people are saying he should be a bit taller, and I do agree. I think he's still a little bit undersized, but the thing is with this 86 scale, and I'm probably going to drop a separate video on this topic in the near future, but they've kind of wrecked themselves on this sort of new scaling here with the G1 characters, because they made them a bit bigger, which means you would have to improve the scaling and height with certain other characters, and they obviously didn't do that with the Blaster, which is obviously what they wanted to scale with this Soundwave, which ultimately makes Soundwave a little bit shorter than he should be with other updated quote-unquote updated scale characters like the Megatron and Optimus the last year or two. So that's my main gripe among some other nitpicks I have with this mold. But overall, you know, the cassettes, they're decent, some issues with them, but it's a solid release. I mean, I could definitely see people getting hyped over this as they have been, you know, the last few weeks. But yeah, that about does it for all the news roundup stuff that I wanted to cover for about the last week. There's some other stuff that I could have gotten into, but that would have made this video well over 30 minutes, and I do not feel like editing an over 30-minute video. So enjoy this 13 minute video, guys. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. What are y'all hyped for the most? This Missing Link Arcee, 86 Soundwave, the Takara reveals, whatever, let me know down below. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!